Brothers bit on the side, where we are busy cleaning up all the shit that's been thrown at Stephen! In fact, should we spend the next hour throwing more shit at him? But in a fun way. Another explosive show, ruthless businessman Stephen made his girlfriend cry and then he cried himself. Ash and Helen had their first fight and Winston still won't let Bianca ride his cock. I'm not going to say it again this show. Here's a recap.
You were funny last night, you. Remember your strip? Yeah?
Big time.
Yeah, I haven't got any time for Bianca, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've already heard it shit stirring.
Sex and stuff is such a big thing for me that...
It's a big thing for me as well. Like, it's not just for you.
Nobody said that the lines are open. They just said that we are all up for eviction. They could quite easily choose one of us to be evicted.
She's not really my type of girl, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think we are on the same page.
Cool. She is constantly getting into arguments, especially when she's drunk.
I've been made to look like the biggest twat on the show.
Me and Ash are friends, and you just spoke to me like a fucking prick in front of people. Boys being boys.
I know. Trust me, I do know that, Helen.
So it's about time we met tonight's panel. There's a little bit of something for everyone with these three. First up is one of Wigan's finest exports, and I'm not talking about Heinz Baked Beans. I'm talking about the man who went from wrestling referee to Big Brother 9 housemate to award-nominated 97.4 Rock FM DJ. That's a real mouthful. It's the one and only Luke Marsden. Next up, a man who made it all the way to the final in 2008, taking home £100,000 in the process. These days, he can be found sitting among the treetops, but tonight he's climbed down and we are yelling timber. It's the gorgeous Liam McGough. And finally, if Mark is looking for a new BFF, this girl would definitely be in the running. She's got the perfect tan, she's got the perfect curls, or the perfect straightening eyes, and she's got the perfect lashes. To me, she sounds like one perfect panellist. It's the gorgeous Lauren Goodjob. OK, so tonight's show, Stephen's concerned that the public are perceiving his relationship as a showmance. Oh! Luke, what do you think of it? Is it showmance, romance? Is he slightly obsessed? What's going on?
I think he's insane. No, I mean, genuinely I do. I don't understand how he's passed the psychologist check of the control freak. I mean, I was told I would...
Is he just not hopeless romantic, though? Is he just
Emma,
super whooped by her?
Emma, he's already married her. He's already had 8 kids with her, he's already divorced her, and he's already picked her to tombstone. That's where Stephen's done with this relationship. Seriously, he is insane.
We saw him, towards the end of tonight's show, make her cry by bringing up past arguments. Does he need to let it go, Lauren? Should he just move on? Obviously, he keeps saying it keeps getting thrown in my face every day. But this is Big Brother, and this is the kind of thing that they do, throw things in your face all the time.
Yep, I think he's an absolute nutcase. I would run a mile. I can't work it out, can't work him out, can't work the relationship out. They're just nutters, but he's a bit strange, and I think it's too much. It's a bit cringy.
OK, well, we saw tonight they had their first argument with Stephen saying he feels like he's being shat on. Is he, Liam?
Well, we've heard all sorts of different things that he's had put on him by everybody else, haven't we?
Hashtag open it.
All of them.
Oh, really?
That was disgusting.
Sorry.
All of them are disgusting. Yeah. But really what I've felt about the guy is that he's a very insecure man and that he's using this nastiness to her so that she'll then feel sorry for him and try and crawl up to him. It seems like he trades on when she's coming up to him saying sorry for something.
So you think he's guilt-tripping her?
I think so. I mean, you know, as far as a relationship goes, maybe she was on a break, who knows? But at the same time, you know, like recently it's developed that he's been in a relationship that wasn't finished by the time he went in the show. So I just think that it's very hypocritical for him to make somebody cry, especially she's hard-faced, but at the same time you can see she's sensitive, and I think
she's like a
he's probably he's like a controlling bully.
Yeah, true.
He's right.
Oh, harsh words, Liam.
Well, he's not
You've
here,
pulled
is he?
out 2 harsh words. We're 7 minutes into the show.
I've got some kinder comments for some of the other characters. So
OK, well, hopefully we'll get to those in a little while. Let's take a look and see what the other housemates thought of Stevie's tiff last night.
I'd be scared. Imagine coming out. I wasn't.
What if you was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, major.
Right, hiya. Sorry I fucked someone on telly.
When you really think about it, I've not really thought about this, but when you properly think about it, it's dead bad, innit?
Yeah, I'd be chewed up inside, completely emotional wreck.
Emotional wreck.
Absolutely chewed up.
I never really thought about it, you know, like...
Can you imagine if she, like, bumps into him? Like...
She's gonna see him. She lives with him. She's got to go and get a shit.
He will have been in all the papers.
Oh, he will?
He will have been in the magazines. Not just the dailies, he'll be in the weekly magazines.
I think tomorrow.
I feel guilty as fuck. Because that's two people.
Everyone's got
that's
it in their
two
head
sets of emotions
that Kim's going to be really like tomorrow.
You puppeteering, do you know what I mean?
How do you think? What do you think?
I think it's fucking awful.
Because everyone has it in their head that she's going to have a dead good reception and that tomorrow. Do you reckon she will?
That?
Loads of people.
Nah. I think tomorrow could be her last day.
Okay, so it seems that now everyone's really starting to process the fact, I suppose, that it's out in the open, that they have actually been there on national television. What are your thoughts on the whole Stephen, Kimberly, everything that... Paul, I haven't seen you for a while and you are straight in there.
Do you know what, Emma? As much as Stephen is an obsessive, possessive twat, his words, I really think Kim is the one they should vote out on Friday, because the only one that's had pleasure out of Kim is Stephen.
Yeah, because Emma, because
Yes?
I think Kim, she's a really manipulative, clever woman, but she has underestimated Stephen. Like, he's really going to give her a run for money.
Because he is manipulative, or because he has fallen for her?
He hasn't fallen for her.
But I want to see if he actually goes when she... Because he said if she leaves, he'll walk. So I actually want to see...
Do you think he would? What do you think of the situation? Do you think it's a two-way street? Is there one liking the other one more than the other one?
It's a massive game, I think.
You don't believe any of it?
No.
So you
not
think
at all.
showman?
Yeah, definitely.
Stephen fits a profiler perfectly of a male controlling domestic violent person. He is
Hold on a minute.
He's controlling her with every word he says.
Controlling, you know, we've obviously seen certain things, how you can lead to that, but you can't scream domestic violence at somebody.
It doesn't have to be physical to be violent.
No, I know it doesn't have to be, because it can be mentally, emotionally, all
And that's
sorts.
what he's doing to
but
her.
He's not here to defend himself. She's not here to say her point of view.
He is
So
controlling
let's
her.
not say someone is into domestic violence. Bit full on. Oh, calm down. We saw Mark telling Big Brother that he and Christopher are just friends. Let's move on swiftly to Christopher and Mark. But by the end of the episode, they had organised their first date, which I think is quite exciting. What's going to happen with the two of them, Luke?
Oh, Emma, I can see it now. They'll be back in Liverpool, they'll be having dates, they'll be having coffee together. That'll be it. There will be no relationship.
Again, is it one way more than the other?
Mark is an excellent... He's watched Big Brother for years, probably since day one. He knows exactly what the game is. He knows exactly what he's doing. There is no showmance. He'll go for coffee. He'll probably not cop off. And that'll be that. There's no relationship, though.
Christopher tonight was picked to be the mole because they said they trusted him the most out of anyone, the new housemates. Liam, do you think Mark might be kind of honing in on that to maybe...
I would more often than not agree with Luke, but on this occasion I disagree slightly in that I think, if anything, their relationship seems to be the most genuine in that they've took it privately.
But in a friendship way, or in something that could develop to more?
I think something that could potentially develop to more. They're obviously aware that, you know, when they come out that their lives are different, and so to approach a relationship tentatively is something that's quite normal. So if anything...
Liam, Big Brother relationships do not work, and I can safely say...
And Luke knows from experience.
Exactly, why are you bringing this up? But yeah, no, it just won't work. I think friendship is the way to go for them.
Yeah, well, I can't say whether or not it's going to work, but...
Anybody think this will work?
Is a showmance. These two are more of a showmance. Because you say, as much as I like them both, and I really love Christopher, he's so sweet and genuine, but I think Mark knows exactly what he's doing.
I think he really does like Christopher, but I think he'll use him as he needs to for the showmans, just for the television.
Okay, thank you. I've never met you before. What a lovely man. Right, still to come. We'll be having a deep and meaningful with the new housemates, friends and families. Plus, we see what happened when Louisa got all flirty with self-proclaimed ladies' man, Pav. See you very soon. side, where we've just worked out that if you line up all of Bianca's conquests in a row, they stretch to Magaluf, which, funnily enough, is apparently where she met them all. I'm just joking. Now, before our three newbies entered the house, Louisa got her chance to give each of them a good poking, and here's what she discovered.
Welcome to my chair of doom. How can I hurt you today?
I actually feel scared.
What turns you on?
Gorgeous ladies in orange dresses. Oops.
Oh my God. Will you masturbate in the house?
That's a ridiculous question. No, because I'm just going to jump on Winston.
I'd go in the house.
Mini P.
Ooh.
Get
big
the
P.
bashing. Ooh. Will you cry and masturbate at the same time in the house?
Out of the house, possibly.
So you are familiar with cry wanking?
I am. I'm familiar with cry wanking.
Anyway, when was the last time you had sex?
Is my mum and dad going to see this?
No. How would you chat me up?
Well, I'm going to say, you're right, babe. You do realise you're coming home with me tonight, but don't be cock blocking me. I'll come back and get you later. It's
Do they not think you're a massive slag?
Yeah, I am.
How would I chat you up?
Good job, to be honest.
I'd just be brutally honest. I'd be like, look, you're absolutely amazing. You know, I think you're really gorgeous and I would really want to take you out.
I'd probably say yes.
Okay, result.
No, if you took me out, I'd just make you tell me how amazing I was the whole night.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh.
I'd say it once.
Oh.
And in the morning.
So you're not filthy? I'm a dirty bitch. Do you like strippers?
No.
I strip.
Do you go fully nude?
Yeah, fully naked. And I do
like
it...
proper nun in face?
Yeah, nun in face.
I think I should have this.
What's the naughtiest thing you've ever done?
Probably a threesome, maybe. Oh my God. Maybe a little bit more than that, maybe.
Finish the sentence. I'm a massive... Did Belland come into your life?
Yeah.
He loves L. When I leave the Big Brother house, I'm going to eat an entire...
penis.
No surprises there then. So that's what they had to say to Louisa, but let's find out a little bit more about them and meet their nearest and dearest. Here with us, we have Bianca's sister Billy, Pav's best friend Vic, and Zoe's sister Leah. She certainly made an entrance, didn't she, old Bianca?
Yeah,
she went in there all guns blazing. She set her sights on Winston. Is she going to get away with him?
I don't think so, because obviously in tonight's one it shows that he's not very interested. So I don't know. I don't think.
What
it's
is
gonna
she
go
normally like when men turn her down? Because she
Yeah,
seems to be quite fun and up for a laugh.
Yeah.
But when she heard Winston
Yeah, she
say
was a
that
bit
on the
defensive,
monitor,
yeah.
she was a bit defensive.
Yeah.
So will she back off now, or do you think she'll keep
I'm not
chipping
too
away?
sure, because obviously, like on a night out, wherever, if she's knocked back, then she'll just go to the next one or move on to his friend or whatever. So she's not, because he's the only one in there that's available. I think she took it a little bit, personal and.
Will she carry that on? Will she carry on? You know,
I don't think so. I think she'll carry on like having banter with him.
But
and
she
stuff,
won't take it to heart for too long.
No, I hope not. I don't think she will. No.
Okay.
Not really.
We know that she's definitely not afraid to say it like it is, because
No.
she's been saying it like it is since she walked through the door.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you think she wants to cause friction, or if she's
yeah.
aware that maybe what she said has offended somebody?
Yeah.
Can she take that on board and kind of walk away?
I don't think she's done it on purpose. I don't think she wants to cause friction on purpose. She's not that type of person. She's just out there and says it how it is, and I don't think she really thinks before she speaks either. So I think, that's
She
probably...
has no filter.
No, she doesn't. No, she don't have no filter. So
now she's told Helen that Danielle is not who she says she is.
That's right. Yeah.
Should Danielle be worried about her?
I think so, because Bianca does seem to run her mouth a little bit. Even though she's not spilling the full beans, she is sort of like getting it in there with Helen and stuff. But I think that she was a bit sort of scared anyway when they did come into the house, because they didn't know how much they'd seen or whatever. So I think that Danielle already had her guard up when she did meet the 3 new housemates. So
Okay,
I don't think
thank you very much, Billy. Let's
you.
move on to Vic, who is Pav's best friend. Now, he seems quieter.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've only been in there for a couple of days, but we saw this, you know, ladies' man on a
Yeah.
VT, and then we've kind of seen him in there, kind of sit back, take it all in. So have we seen the real him? Is he quite quiet?
I think you have seen a real aspect of him, but you haven't seen the whole of him yet. He is fun, he is creative, he is everything he says he is. Like, he's not scared of going out to a girl and just being like, bang, I think you're fit.
Right.
He's not scared of that. He is confident. He's creative, so if he's bored out of his mind, he will think of something to do. Like, I'm not surprised if he'll get the whole housemates, I don't know, balancing an orange on their head and seeing how long they can do it for. He's that sort of character. Also, I think it's really good to see someone like, as a British Asian, come in and take the best out of a Western society and obviously his culture and put it together and showcase to the nation how good we really are. And I think, yeah, he has been quiet, but he will come out of his shell. I think he's just taking everyone in.
What's it going to take for him to come out of his shell?
I think he wants to not analyse people, but to see, like, what he does is he looks at people and sees and he
sits
takes
back and watches.
Yeah.
But
and
when you potentially don't have much time,
you
kind of got to
he
get
doesn't
on
know
it.
he hasn't got that time,
he doesn't.
but obviously he will take out the positives of people and he will say to you, oh, you're really good at that, you should boost this. Like, he does that with me. I know he's made me a better person. Like, he picks on the positives of you and that's just what he's like.
If he stays in there for a little bit longer, say if he gets past tomorrow, who do you think he'll bond really well with? Who will be his group of friends, do you think?
I think he's quite a lad, so we will enjoy like chatting with the lads, but obviously if he's going to have a little flirt, he'll probably talk to the girls. But he'll get on with everyone. He can talk to all types of people, but I think probably Mark, he's made a sort of relationship with, which is quite cool, and like Winston. So I'm sure that'll just
So he's
grow.
going to be hashtag lad.
Yes.
Okay. And then Leah, Zoe, we all know she was a finalist on Pop Idol, and rightly so, I loved her on that show. How long has she been a fan of Big Brother?
Well, personally, ever since it started, she's loved it. She's always, even when she was in Pop Idol and she was in the public eye, she's always watched it and thought, I definitely want to go in there and show people what I'm made of and just be myself, because she hasn't gone on with a game plan or anything.
She's very
just been
successful,
herself.
isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
That's not saying that any of the other housemates aren't successful, but she has, you know, a successful career in the West End. So why Big Brother?
Because it is something that she's always wanted to do. People are saying, oh, she's going in for a second stab at fame. She's not at all. She's going to America. She's just been accepted for a green card. She's going out there and she's wanting to do something before she goes there, so hopefully that'll...
And how do you think she's getting on so far?
I think she's getting on really, really well. She's getting on well with, obviously, Matt. She clicks with people so well. Like, she won't clash with anyone. She gets on with people fine. I think she might have a bit of confrontation, but nothing too much, and she will just gel.
Do you think she'll clash with anyone?
I don't think she'll
seems
clash.
She seems to say what she thinks, or she seemed that she would say what she thinks in maybe a slightly different way to say Bianca might. Do you think there's anybody in her that she might have a run-in with?
Not a run-in with, but she has different views to people, so if she's got a view, she'll say what she thinks, but she won't, as you said, she wouldn't just come out, she'll try and say it in the best way that she can. She wouldn't just come out and be direct.
Yeah.
But she'd get a point across, definitely.
And what do you think her chances are tomorrow night staying?
To be honest, I think they're pretty good. Obviously, with all the feedback and stuff that we've had, I think she is doing really well, and she's just being herself and being a normal housemate bringing in front of the house.
Okay, Billy, who shouldn't the public save?
I don't think they should save Pav, because although she's saying that he's got a bit more to bring out, he seems like a bit reserved, and the other two, they've brought a bit more fun and stuff to the house today.
Okay, Vic, who shouldn't they save?
This will be awkward. Bianca.
This is what we like to do. We like to get you all together, have a little chat before, make friends, put you there, and then make you feel awkward.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think Bianca, just because I think maybe she's going into the show from a different perspective, which I don't think is the right perspective maybe for Big Brother. I think it should be about fun and stuff, but yeah, we'll see.
Maybe Pav needs a little striptease from Bianca, and it might bring him out his show a bit more.
I'll tell you what, I blushed so badly the other night. And Leah, who do you think should be saved?
Unfortunately, I think Pav. I just think, obviously, because Zoe and Bianca's gone in as big personalities, he hasn't shown. As I've said, he is sitting back and he's not doing anything majorly to impress people and get people on his side.
Okay, thank you very much, housemates, friends and family. Now tomorrow, sees 3 become 2 when you lot decide who stays and who goes. Here are those all-important numbers. We'll see you after the break. This week, Bianca, Pav and Zoe all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Bianca, add 17. For Pav, add 18. For Zoe, add 19. Remember, it's a vote to save. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50 pence. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99 pence. Voting closes in Friday's live show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. Welcome back to Bet on the Side, where we are still struggling to accept that Armageddon bought us Pav and not Bruce Willis. Where was Bruce Willis when we needed him? Huh? Call me, Bruce. I'm Emma Willis. Here's next, listen.
Because you was being odd.
You know what? All I said was, have you drank more than us?
Yeah, but you weren't saying it like that. You was like, you and Winston are wrecked. You've been stashing drinks. Maybe been
People were
stashing
saying
drinks.
people said it over there, and I walked over here. Kim said, I don't understand how you like this. I don't understand how you didn't hear Kim saying it.
Yeah, but obviously I'm not
And then
sat
we were
over there, so I'm
we
not
were
hearing
stood
people say it over
We
there.
stood over there. You and Winston were there, and Zoe, and Steve said it to you both as well.
Yeah.
But then I said it, and you're like,
Yeah, because
"Knock
you
my
was
fucking
like,
head off."
you've been fucking stashing drinks. I was like, I've not been stashing drinks.
No,
You
hang
stashed
on a minute. No,
I said, you
This
stashed a bottle of wine
where
with
you went
Bianca.
wrong, right? I said, you've been stashing drinks, and you went, I stashed a bottle of wine. I went, oh, thanks.
Making friends again. Okay, it's time to talk new housemates. In the interest of fairness, we will spend 1 minute on each housemate. When we hear this noise,
I will rip you up.
time's up and we'll move on to the next housemate. So let's start with Zoe. She seems very popular with most of the original housemates. What do you think she brings to the house, Lauren?
I think that she is a performer. She loves her singing, so we'll hear her singing everywhere.
We have heard it quite a few times already.
Yeah, I think, I don't sing much for her, obviously, but I think she seems quite sweet. She doesn't really get involved in the bitching yet. You don't know she might, but I think she seems quite genuine.
Okay.
And it's quite interesting to see how she might develop in the house.
What are you guys thinking of Zoe? What do you make of her?
Too nice. I think she's going to be too nice all the way through it and sit on the fence a lot, and she might potentially be a bit boring.
Really?
No. I think she might have a darker side to her.
Oh,
like,
what
I can't
dark
wait to see
side?
Her. Like, not dark as in dark, but like dark as in really,
Dark as
really
in like
lovely.
me?
Like, do you get what I mean? Like a bit dramatic. Like, I think she might bring that out.
No. She what?
She's going to try and be the alpha female, like
Oh,
try and
really?
take
No,
Helen's crown.
Yeah, but I think she's really self-conscious because people have got this perception of her, and she doesn't want it to change for a negative way. So I think she's really watching what she does.
So you think she's on guard?
Yes.
On guard. Liam, can she be as successful on this show as she was in Pop Idol?
Absolutely, I know her, and she's very lovely
You
in
know
real
her?
life. I do, yeah. She also used to go out with an ex-Big Brother winner, Anthony Hutton. I don't know if that's gossip, but yeah, for many years, for like 3 or 4 years.
No, I have not.
I will rip you up.
Emma, you said...
I will rip you up.
you said on guard, but you've got a sword in your hand. I feel like you missed an opportunity there.
On guard. We're going to move on to Pav because she said she's going to rip me up. What does he bring to the house, Luke?
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
2 days.
Yeah,
it's
well,
a sit
Emma,
back
2
and
minutes
watch
is all you
her.
need, or in Stephen's case, 10 seconds.
You've been dying for that one, haven't you?
Honestly, weeks.
Yeah.
It's been built up like Stephen. Anyway, right, so what we need to talk about, Emma, is Pav, and he said in his VT, he's going to be a ladies man, blah, blah, blah. It's just another VT where they're all talk, zero action. Yeah, he's going to do, exactly, she's right.
I think he's going to stick with Chris because Chris is a very laid back and boring, and they're going to be too.
Hold on. As was said a few weeks ago, just because you're different doesn't mean you're boring.
exactly. No, okay, slow.
Yeah, but he did say
he has said.
So he feels like
I'm just going to get away from the back row. He has said he's a ladies' man. We haven't seen much of an impact with the ladies. Lauren, are we going to see him putting any moves on? Does he deserve to stay?
He's from
what
Essex,
do we want to
isn't he?
see out of these people?
He doesn't seem
in
like he's
3
from
days?
Essex to me, but
he doesn't.
I don't know.
Well, he's not like
he's not an
Rylan.
Essex boy, really. No,
Is he?
Maybe a good thing, but yeah, no. I think he did say in there though he feels very intimidated because there's big personalities.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think the more people leave, and if he stays, he might come out of his shell a bit. And I think he seems quite sweet. So,
but time.
I will rip you up.
She keeps saying it to me, and I'm not very happy about it. Finally, let's talk Bianca. She said all the other housemates are competition, not friends. That's what she said before going into the house. If that is played into the house, if people find that out, Lauren, is it going to cause drama and friction?
of course, we can see it anyway. Do you know what I mean? She's gone in there like a raging bull, and she's absolutely off her head. But wow, I'd run a mile. But yeah, I think she's going to cause a lot of friction. She's in there for the long run.
She's definitely brought in the adult entertainment into the house.
Crazy.
And
There's nothing left to see. Like, we've done it all now. Goodbye.
We have kind of seen quite a lot. She has said, "Get me drunk, and I'll anyone."
Right. Nice.
Do we really want more sex in the house? I found it very difficult the other
I
night.
don't think so. No, in fact, if anything, the people who have had sex should be a little bit more embarrassed about it. Like, it is the television. Fair enough, if you're all on a big camping trip, things like this might happen. But it's not.
But I don't understand. What
Liam works in the woods. He knows.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Like, my thing is, right, for example, not everybody watches Big Brother at 10 o'clock every night. They watch it on Demand 5 or, you know, whatever. So, you know, you sat there in the morning with a cup of tea, your mum walks in, next thing you know, Bianca's there with her breasts out all over the place. It's just, oh no, it's just...
But what do people do when they're asleep, when they're other beds having sex? Like,
Well,
I'd be like,
well,
what?
this is what we disturbed. Oh, shut up, Danielle! This is the thing about the past 2 days. No one barely... I think only Ash
It's
and Helen
weird.
knew.
They
No
not another
one else
room
knew.
or like, I don't get it. I'd be
They
like,
were
please
all
don't do this.
asleep. Listen, which of the three do you want to see go?
Pav. Not because it's not nice, but I think he's sitting like on the fence thinking he's going to do more later. He's sussing people out, but he doesn't... Or little does he know that on Friday he might be out. So.
Okay, anyone other than Pav?
I really think he should stay in because right now, obviously, he hasn't come out of his shell before, like, you know, as yet. So I'm just waiting to see what he's going to bring to the table because I'm really sure.
So who should go if not Pav?
Bianca.
No. Hold on. I just want to see a show of hands. Are you a Pav loather or a Pav liker? Like, not like a Pavlova. Not like that. Loather or liker? Don't know what's happening.
I didn't realise
I
we'd
don't
have
know
the
what's happening,
opportunity
but we've got
to,
a lot of cake there and I really want to eat it. What, Liam?
I'm saying I didn't realise we'd have the opportunity to make jokes. Like, I've got one, Fred Winstone.
That's what our panel think, but what do you lot at home have to say? Here are the numbers you need to save your fave. This week, Bianca, Pav and Zoe all face the public vote. Who stays, you decide. From a landline call, 090 20 44 58, and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 650 58, and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Bianca, add 17. For Pav, add 18. For Zoe, add 19. Remember, it's a vote to save. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50 pence. Other landlines may vary. Or you can vote via the new Big Brother app, where 2 votes will cost you 99 pence. Voting closes in Friday's live show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. And decide the fate of one unlucky original. But who are they going to choose? In the interest of fairness, we'll spend 30 seconds on each of our original housemates. And when we hear this noise,
I will rip you up.
My favourite. Time's up and we'll move on to the next one. So let's start with Ash. Now, Pav thinks that Ash is bear cool. Firstly, Luke, what does that mean?
Why would you ask me? As though I would have absolutely any idea what Burcool actually means.
Does it mean he's safe, maybe? If Pav likes him, does that mean he will be saved?
Does it mean if Pav likes him? What does that even mean? It's like if Pav likes him, Ash will be safe. No, I don't think so whatsoever.
Oh, all right, Luke. You can just say it like that.
That wasn't a bit of a stroppy question.
I just thought you were down with the kids and you had an Urban Dictionary in your
you up.
back pocket. You might know. Right, Winston next. Bianca clearly likes him. Is that enough to save him, Lauren?
God, I feel sorry for Winston. Well, obviously, yeah, she likes him, and it's not enough to save him because Bianca likes him, because I don't think Bianca's got many fans, but, you know, I don't know, she's obviously going to vote for him because I think she's going to jump on him, and I feel sorry for him.
The three newbies do think that he's popular with the public. Do you think that will influence their decision, Liam?
No, I don't think it'll influence the decision. I think where they might take more of an influence is some of these other reality shows that have carried some of the contestants. Maybe the crowd.
I will rip you up.
You set that up for me coming in,
didn't.
didn't you?
I
Me and
totally
Luke,
didn't.
we need to be cutting our track.
No, I love it when you two talk. I wish we didn't have that tonight. Let's move on to Mark. He had a one-on-one conversation with all three of the new housemates. Do you think it's tactical, Luke, or has he got a genuine interest?
Emma, as I've already said, absolutely tactical. Merck has studied I've met Merck 3 times. It was enough.
How? How have you met him 3 times?
Well, prime example, Samanda, Blast from the Past.
Yes.
The birthday boat party, Merck had smuggled himself aboard and got to the top deck, and he was wanted to reenact Shipwrecked, I think, all over again. But he basically spent the entire time honing ex-Big Brother contestants, and he studied this show. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Okay. Do you think the new
I will
housemates...
rip you up.
Every time I talk to you, Liam, so sad. So next, 18-year-old Ashley. Like, she's 18 years old, you know. Do you think the newbies might form an alliance with her, Liam?
Yeah, I think they could. I mean, she's quite
She seemed
private.
really pleased when they came in.
She hasn't really formed bonds and allegiances. I understand it's probably difficult for her. She's young, but not only that, she's got a boyfriend on the outside and she doesn't want to behave badly around.
No, I'm not an 18-year-old.
She doesn't. I think she's probably hardened by the industry she's in, you know. I imagine she's... you know, if she's casting for modelling jobs and things like that, then you would have to grow up quicker than your years. So she doesn't come across to me as a young person, but definitely the opportunity to start scratch with some new people after she's had to amend her personality is a good thing for her.
I will rip you up.
Let's move on to Kimberly. Bianca thinks that Kim is the dark horse, and that she said that Zoe said that she doesn't trust her. What do you think? Is she trustworthy, and is she safe or unsafe tomorrow night, Lauren?
Is she a lawyer? Is that right?
She has trained as a lawyer, yes.
Right, okay. That's a bit weird to believe, I don't know, but I think, is she a model as well now?
She's a Playboy bunny.
Right, okay, that's a bit of a weird mix, but yeah.
Accidents and injuries
a
at the
brainy
Playboy
bunny.
Mansion.
I think it'd be nice if she come away from Stephen to actually see who she is, because she loses her personality. Okay. When you're in a showmance, you lose your identity, because you're as a 2, not as a 1. So if she come away from him, we'll probably see who she really is and give the girl a break.
So
Jesus.
close it.
Close it. Would you like to see them broken up?
I'd like to see them broken up, but still in there.
Oh, Barbara, you just want drama
Well, that's what we're here for, isn't it? That's what I'd like to see.
I will rip you up.
Some people are there for sweet loving. Let's move on to Kimberly's bit on the side, Stephen. Pav knows that the public chanted, "Get Stephen out." They also chanted some other things that was quite funny on Friday night. Is that going to influence their decision, do you think, Luke?
Yeah, possibly. I think I think Pav mentioned, in fact, didn't he, that he knows that Stephen was chanted. I think Stephen's got a good chance of going tomorrow night.
Do you really?
Honest. Yeah, because even if I was Pav, I'd think my ladies' man. Kimberly obviously has opened. It's already open. It's anybody can use it. So what I'm saying is though, Stephen goes like a shopping trolley.
Oh, Luke, what do you think?
I will rip you up.
Oh, I just want time to go up. Next up, Danielle. Bianca and Helen seem to have found a common enemy with Danielle. Do you think she's in trouble, Lauren, tomorrow night?
I feel sorry for her at the minute. I don't know why. I just feel like, just be who you are. Who cares? Be real. Whatever you've done, or whatever. Don't, because everyone knows anyway in the outside. So when she comes out, they're going to be like, she's a weirdo. Do you know what I mean? So she needs to be who she is and just chill out.
What about Danielle? Could Danielle go tomorrow night? What do you think is going to happen?
I think there's a serious chance of Danielle going. If they decide not to split up, Kim and Stephen, then I think Daniel will be next on the hit list.
I want her to start.
I will rip you up.
I feel so sorry.
Danielle's going to rip you up.
Oh, God.
Right, let's move on to Chris. He's been keeping his distance from the new housemates. Could he be in danger for that reason, Liam?
Yeah, I think he could.
Bianca wasn't very happy with him, was she?
Yeah, well, I remember at the beginning of this series, it was a very long time before he established any relationships, really. I think he's probably quite short in the personality department, and being an actor, he probably has to take on different personalities, and maybe in that's lost his own slightly, so he's staying away from these new characters, one, because one of them's behaving like a crazy person, and he hasn't had the opportunity to sit privately with Zoe or Pav, so...
With the others.
I will rip you up.
30 seconds isn't long enough. Finally, Christopher. Now, they picked him for the task because they trusted him the most. Does that mean he's safe, Liam?
I don't think it means he's safe, no. Definitely not. I don't think anybody's safe there, really. Just to briefly get back on to Danielle a second, if I could.
No, we've got to stay on Christopher. It's fairness, 30 seconds
All
each.
right, then Christopher has still got some, interesting sides of himself to show. He's starting to form a relationship with Mark. I personally think it's genuine, so let's see what happens there.
I will rip you up.
I will. Do you think he's safe tomorrow night?
Rather you than Danielle. Do I think Christopher's safe tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's done nothing to offend anybody ever in his entire life.
OK, very quickly, down the panel, who do you think they're going to pick tomorrow?
I want Danielle. I'd love it if they picked Danielle to go.
Danielle, Kimberly.
Stephen, I think.
Ooh.
Stephen?
Can I tell you for why I think Stephen as well? Because they need to save their own bacon. They have a feeling they're only in for a short time. They're the outside group, so they need to win the public's heart.
Yeah,
and by
they have mentioned
pulling
that
out
already.
The person,
they
yeah.
have mentioned it. These two need their own show. I don't know about being on my show. They just talk. Thank you very much, all of you, every single one of you. Join us after the break when we'll be hearing some dating horror Welcome back to Bet on the Side, where it's still Armageddon week, and I must confess, Armageddon low on puns. Here's the news. At 1:30 this afternoon, Pav caught a butterfly in the garden.
What is it?
Butterfly.
Is it a butterfly or a moth?
It's a butterfly.
Go on, let it go.
Is it a
Otherwise it'll
spider?
die, eh?
It's not. It's gorgeous. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning.
Give us a look at.
I don't know. It might be a moth.
No, it's a butterfly. It's a butterfly.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Look.
Oh, hiya. Hiya, babes.
So gorgeous. Look at it. Oh, it likes us.
It does like us. It's just going on in circles.
It's very happy. Look at those.
That'd be a caterpillar in the morning.
What?
It's like 24 hours after it, or is it the other way round?
It's the other way around.
It's the other way around,
mate.
Hiya.
That was a caterpillar yesterday.
Oh, right.
That's why it's having so much fun.
Yeah.
Do they only last for like one day then?
No.
Butterflies?
No, I don't think so.
Dragonflies.
Someone clearly didn't read The Hungry Caterpillar when they were a child, did they? Hey? You know, it's meant to be lucky, though, if a butterfly lands on you. It's meant to be very lucky. At 2:23 this afternoon, Pav and Bianca were discussing their condom situation.
Really, I bought them to fill them up with milk and then throw them at someone. People think it's got cum in it. Did you bring condoms?
There was one in my suitcase, but
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot it
alright.
was in there because if I'd known, if I was deliberately putting them in there, I would have packed a whole box. I don't know where one's going to get me.
Whatever, McDonald's worker.
No. If I knew...
Waste man's wife.
No, what I'm saying is I meant to have stopped and bought condoms.
That's-
And I totally forgot.
But
And
you
I didn't
think-
even realise there was one in my suitcase, why I would have stopped and bought condoms, but I actually totally forgot. That was on my list of stuff to buy, I just didn't buy it.
What pack were you going to get? 12 pack.
What?
What pack were you going to get?
24 pack.
Do you...
No, as much cocky as fucking me try out on, for fuck's sake.
24 pack!
Pabla?
Oh.
Pabla? Woo!
You're so naughty, man.
Better use that one wisely, Bianca. At 2:44 this afternoon, Bianca was giving some words of wisdom.
I had this urge, I just didn't know what.
You were in like the zone.
Yeah, I couldn't get this urge out of my mind. I was just like, wine bottle, bum, wine bottle, bum, wine bottle, bum. Babe, have you ever had a bottle up your bum before? He's like, no. I was like, would you like to have it? He was like, I'm always open for, like, you know, new things. I was all right then, bend over, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
My arse is hurting even thinking about this. I'm going to wine bottle up my own bum.
That is
Oh my God, one time when I was at work, yeah, I had no tampons and I was like coming on my period. I was like, fuck. So this girl went to me, in the olden days, they used to, you know, the, like, the cotton things that you put your makeup on with. Mate was like, oh, just stick them up there. And I was like, all right then. So I did it, right?
They're tiny.
Well, I put two, I put one up there, but it was quite big. It was a round one, just to, like, you know, stop. Apparently it works. Apparently a lot of people used to do it back in the olden days or something. And then I got home, and I was thinking, I swear I haven't taken it out yet. So I'm fishing around and trying to find it. I couldn't find it, right? I finally fucking lost a sponge up my fanny, right? I had to go to hospital, yeah? Anyway, got in the hospital now, they're looking all through. Fished it out, she went, was it the one sponge, was it?
And you were like,
like this, and she's fishing out at me. I was like, oh, with the fucking tweezers, like, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so fucking embarrassing. Then she pulled it out. The one sponge, was it? It was so fucking embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, never ever again.
To all viewers at home, please do not try any of what you have just heard. That was so the boys are in the reality gallery. What is happening, gentlemen?
I think we need. I'm not sure, Emma.
Luke, you're lost for words.
Yeah.
You are lost for words for the first time ever.
Somebody will need to tweeze some words out of me, I think, now.
Emma, that was disgusting.
Thanks, Liam.
We'll get to some of the other points that are less disgusting. So for today's task, Stephen's hosting his very own chat show and he's using the new housemates as his guests.
Right.
Bianca has said on the chat show that the world will see Danielle for the true horny little devil that she is. I hope to God we never actually ever see anything like that.
Okay.
Danielle's been crying because during the task it was actually revealed by housemates that Dexter from a previous series has sold a story on her.
Didn't she sell a story on Dexter as well, though, I think?
Oh, tit for tat, isn't
What
it? They're
goes
both,
around comes around and all that.
People, so
What else you got, boys?
Well, staying in with Bianca's tweezing earlier, she said that that Winston doesn't want to have sex with her. She's not sure who she'll have sex with, and wait for it, Emma, she might do a Kinga.
Oh.
We've had enough talk about bottles for one show. I don't need to hear any more. Gentlemen, very well behaved. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go over to Ian and Lauren in digital. Do you know what? We never have time for tweets, so let's just have a whole minute of tweets.
Go for it, OK. Tweets about favourite new housemates thus far. Eve Tremaine Ryan says, I like Pav. He seems nice and I think he's going to bring lots of fun to the house.
Nice.
Sean Roberts says, I like Zoe the best because she seems fun and genuine. I don't like Bianca. She's far too forward and scary.
Okay.
Whereas Clary says, Bianca is TV gold. Let's keep her in for the entertainment value.
Okay, what else you got?
Well, let's move on to tweets about who's going to be evicted tomorrow. Obviously, it's the new housemate deciding. So we asked who people think they're going to pick. And Lion Lamb says, Chris. He's the real silent assassin. He's playing the Mr. Reasonable Nice Guy card, but he's a game-playing snake.
Oh, who else we got, Lauren?
Shane Reaction says, the new housemate should evict Stephen and run out of sick bags watching him, and the sooner he's out, the better.
Oh, dear. That's it. We got quite a few in, so I'm glad we managed to get some tweets out. That's it for tonight. Thanks to all of my guests. Make sure you tune in tomorrow when Rylan will be here for doubles night. 2 evictees, 2 birds of a feather in the form of Leslie Joseph and Linda Robson, and 2 former housemates, Marlon and Jarle, are going to be here. You would be a fool to miss it. Have a wonderful night. Good night.